they can try and get themselves pushed across the finish line into playoffs. But they are going to be up against Wbg Gaming, who are now taken to the stage.
Well, Weibo are a team you should all know as well. Might shine the top lane, SOFM through jungle. It's Angle mid and Hwanfeng and On in the bottom lane. Just a quick reminder, all jokes aside, Dagda, remember that Sword Art is actually on this roster. Sword Art is on Wbg Gaming, but because of On's performance throughout this split, the fact that Sword Art is benched and it's only come in for one game, just kind of shows the caliber and how much better that this support has got.
Yeah, we're getting a lot less of those off moments and way more of those on moments. Being able to find some spectacular engages, great plays in team fights. That's why we're seeing Sim take to the stage so consistently. And has been a great support alongside Hwanfeng. Like, Hwanfeng definitely has been a massive AD carry in the LPL for so damn long. Never gonna have to see.
We saw him join the LPL and like, oh my god, this guy is mental as well. The Jackie Love fever, we started calling it. Wbg Gaming have that same sentimentality, right? The Shy can be absolutely nuts, as we've seen on the Shy Varna. Thank you for the title to our two co-streamers who have pretty much the same title on YouTube, by the way. But going up against Summit today, you have to think like that madman versus someone who has actually been coming out of his shell more
to see who comes out on top. Clid, when Clid is on form, FPX look unstoppable. When Clid is dithering about and there's no idea where he's supposed to be, FPX really struggle, and then it kind of rests on the laurels of Care to try and carry these fights. And when SOFM looks great, Wbg look unstoppable. When SOFM is solo starting Rift Herald, Wbg have issues.
We're talking a lot about Wbg here. You might be wondering why, and that's because Wbg right now are the favored team in this head-to-head. They are already secured in playoffs. They're at 9 wins, but Wbg are looking for the 11 as max. They verse FPX tier, then LNG, both very winnable for them. If they get 11 Dagda, they can't get into the top 4, but they can secure 5th or 6th, which means they get an earlier start in playoffs and they aren't starting in that first round.
Yeah, and that's the big one. Having that little bit of a bump forward into playoffs. Have a bit of time as well to adjust to the patch. Like, we've kind of been talking about this a little bit today. Ara's off the board. Do we just get the Jace from the Shy again?
Okay, so what's interesting here is, like, people be like, oh, Ornn's like a standard. Guys, LPL does not play Ornn. We do not touch this pick. It is rarer than, like, Yone in the top lane. Ornn has come through 19 times, but when you think about how big it is, like Camille being played more, Aatrox almost getting up those numbers, Summit has decided to play weak side top Dagda against the Shy, and as you said before, the Shy has Cannon built into this comp. It's the perfect roundup. At the moment, FPX is sitting 6-8. If they don't find the series win here, they go on to face WE, and even with a win there, it may look unlikely that they're able to clinch out a final spot. This is everything. While Wbg can play gatekeepers, they can also set up their own fate to lock in top 6. Ladies and gentlemen, the LPL tonight has already delivered you over 120 kills. Let's hope, as Dagda says, this one boils down with some blood yet again, because when you see those comps, when you know FPX and Wbg Gaming can play like absolute animals, you're hoping for that dream game to open the series. Welcome back to Summoner's Rift, and we have a Pyke on the Rift yet again. Vex has joined us again tonight, Dagda, and I feel like it's just crazy to see these small but pointful adaptations coming through from our LPL team so far.
And I'm expecting a lot from these adaptations. Care has been spectacular for FPX. Such a brilliant season for him to start to step up, and even the split as well has been a major upgrade for Care. But it feels like with Clid, he's going to have his work cut out for him here. Trying to use the push he has in mid, get down towards this bottom lane, set LWX and Hung up for success, because if not, I mean, just look at this top half the map for Wbg. Like, Keninote, Wukong Cyclone, Angel has his pick of the litter when it comes to ultimates. Like, every single one of them is insane.
Oh, hang on. On's caught out. Wait, Phantom Undertow. Flash from LWX. Oh my god. FPX given first blood. We turn our heads and On turns off. Yeah.
I love this from SOFM though. Like, he abandoned his top side entirely to make sure that he could be here. Now, will actually be here for Clid, who wants to make a play on Angel.
And he's back again. I mean, this Pillar going to do so much more. He flashes as well. Pillar still available. Angel just burned his summoner, but here comes the chomp down and trying to give it to Care, but Klid takes it in the end. FPX with a 2-0 start is a brilliant move.
And for their playoff hopes, this is exactly what we were talking about. Klid being active on the map. When Klid's on form, he's one of the best junglers we have.
Getting out with the Abscond of Duck in the nick of time. We know that Wbg Gaming might be relying on this a bit more, Dagda, but you even look at mid. Angel now down 10 CS. Bots even. It's only the Shire's lane that is really benefiting from the laning phase so far.
Yeah, and that's why we're seeing Care wants to try and get active towards this bottom side, because this matchup is not going to go any better the longer this game goes. Like, the Shy is going to continue to be able to push in the wave, look for poke on top side.
Bone Skewer onto Care, good dodge away. You can see SOFM was walking in as well, 3 members of Weibo, but Care just walks to the side and slaps back to Angel.
A good amount of damage onto Angel.
Uh-oh, wow, Flash Bone Skewer, Shadow Surge stolen, and you know, you turn your head for a second, you go, Weibo won't come back in, Dagda. You were wrong.
I mean, On played that really well. We'll give LWX and Hung push on bot side, but they will need to back away as On and SOFM are in the vicinity. Klid is here as well, but now a level down.
Yeah, that level might mean a lot as Killer comes through, but 3 versus 2 is even worse as we get topside ulti from Summit, who's versing the Shy. I mean, Summit, you're going to be in for a bit of a shock here as the Shy pulls out the Slicing Maelstrom, but the damage good from the Ornn. Flashed away, and Summit standing strong, baby. I want to hear those LCS fans cheer out. Turret plating Dagda as we look at the replay, and this is the nice juke from On.
Yeah, I mean, it starts off well. Good juke. You can see SOFM's there, but this is when it starts to now get a little bit funky because On just doesn't disappear. Angel thinks he's got that good damage, so he can go for this, and great flash from On.
Weibo are like, no, we want this first Herald as per usual. The Shy's going to get ganked here. Call the Forge God. The Ram Jam nails down the Shy. And now with the Pillar, he's not going anywhere. But the Slicing Maelstrom to buy time while On comes to save the day. But the Shy gets clapped, quite literally, by Summit for his first kill of the series.
And this is the thing now. Rift Herald is up and available. So FPX going to turn over towards that. And you can even see LWX. He's fine. He's just chilling on this bottom side, collecting Scuttle Crab for himself because Wanfeng was forced out of bot side. So nice play from FPX to start to pick up these slow early kills, getting this objective for themselves. The only thing we want to see is a bit more attention towards this dragon, but I mean, so far, lane's going spectacularly for FPX.
I mean, FPX's early game has been insane. There's a 2k gold lead. Bone Skewer onto Care, not going to land. Meanwhile, SOFM going full in. Over the wall, Klid's dead. He flashes, but it's late. And Wbg Gaming getting a pick, and it elevated fast. But On has skirted vision. And look at Wanfeng moving up as well as they now know they're on Angel, but it's going to be a 2v2 TP as well. FPX are bringing in the cavalry as pings away. Angel has himself the hostile takeover. It's going to hit 3, but there's no damage done. Angel under turret. He's just going to try and buy some time, and there's nothing they can do. As we watch this slow death, Klid helps out, Summit backs, and you know what? Another kill for LWX. That's an oopsie. Dragon not starting completely yet. It's On still trying to fish. As Angle sets himself up, god damn, that's hard to stop saying. FPX now getting poked down, but Dagda, we know it's about LWX. Is On still fishing, nothing found. Summit almost getting a knock up onto Dragon, the 50-50, but it's rendered. And LWX securing with the hostile takeover as Angel steals away the ulti, flashes in, gets the Everfrost. That's more like it here from Weibo's mid laner as the Shy comes in with the Slicing Maelstrom, but it's all committal all the time. Wbg Gaming come out of the bushes with a surprise party. Summit gets absolutely grouped, and Weibo flip a switch.
The Infernal Rift causing major issues for FPX on that one. Weibo being able to come in from so many different angles, playing forward and back. SOFM trying to steal away that blue buff as well. I think he got it in the end. Yeah, he did.
He did.
But, I mean, really well played by Weibo. Dragon goes the way of FPX, but the fight definitely in favor of Weibo.
On one assist, cooldown. And for FPX, grouping up around the Baron, looking to force this one while the vision is in their control, but On by himself. It's still a pike, but the Shadow Surge means no as we get called the Forge God too. On ultis to try and get out, but he's just caught. FPX committing a couple of ultis, but getting the support. Pretty much every fight so far outside of the Shadow Surge. And as Weibo move into this long brush, FPX sitting in one of their own. We're doing a spaghetti western stare off as Angel pulls the trigger first. A flash burn by Care, a bone skewer. Klid now singled out as the hostile takeover. It's great, but the Shy once again exemplifies the attack Hung survives, but On's getting resets. It's Pike City. He comes out of the back, out of nowhere, gets one reset, gets another, and another, and another. A bone skewer, a pokey end of the stick, and Wbg Gaming stab FPX to death with it.
Angel is the best Ornn on this Rift, and I will hear nothing else. Wbg Gaming off the back of another great
He is having a great split. There are times when you're like, okay, the Shy playing up to his antics, but that ain't here as On setting up for the bone skewer onto Clit over the wall. He's safe, but the Shy's poke, insane. Angel comes on in with Everfrost as Banshees burn over the wall. Angel has the flash while Wbg Gaming is separated, but still not out of the fight. On has his death from below yet again as Summit is frontlining. But look at the Shy with ulti almost up and available, and his Q poke hurting pretty much everyone.
At the moment, FPX still pushing forward, still trying to see if they can get some up with that big ultimate. They are pushing Wbg back, and Wbg again want different flanks, want to try and come in from different angles. Ooh. This gives LWX a very easy front-to-back fight.
Good bone skewer, called the Forge God Dagger. You said Angel was the better on with the hostile takeover coming through. Let's see. He's stunned up at the time being. Angel doesn't get the return, and Summits misses too. With Dragon going down to Wbg Gaming, now they have to take the fight as On's over the wall. The bone skewer again. Clit dodges, but he won't survive. The Shy with the first as Angel chases the other, and here's Big Papa SOFM taking the angle. He ignores Summit with a good Cyclone. FPX get out alive, but Dragon's taken, and Wbg have turned this gold lead on its head.
Immediately turn over towards the Baron. And, I mean, the Shy knows it. This game is as good as done with the next fight, with how little of the base FPX now own.
SOFM at the front. FPX looking for the pick, though. You can see SOFM with the knock-up. As he goes golden, though, he flashes away. Shadow Surge doesn't connect, and Angel again just goes in melee range, and LWX, who was once a Giga Chad, is now an absolute Brian. As they go for the Shy's ulti again, he's in the middle of the field, and that power point needs to be switched off. Wbg Gaming, the aggression, the energy, the absolute monstrosity. They'll take any fight you give them when they know top 6 is what they're fighting for.
FPX will fall afoul of Wbg. One game now separates them from potentially not making it to playoffs, and Wbg will be damn sure that they're going to make FPX work for this after this game.
Dagda, a turnaround that can't be described in mere words. Wbg Gaming refused to elaborate and just leave. The Shy doesn't even... Dude, he just gets up and he walks away every time. Everyone else sitting there, post-game lobby, oh yeah, that's cool. The Shy just literally probably doesn't even press continue on victory, honestly. I think Rookie does the same thing. Just gets up, doesn't care.
I mean, another day of dominate. I had Rift Herald, where he just blew everyone up. Definitely helping that substantially. But yeah, this was just...
Lane for Angel. We need a support as well. But the Shy Fiora...
Okay.
It might be even more hyped up.
At least in the... If On is roaming around, that's on Wbg's side, and try and put attention down towards LWX and spot.
Because, I mean, if we go to late game, right, there's going to be a couple of conditions we need to talk about, Dagda. At the very least, as we get into game, what's on stake for this one is FPX's playoff life. It has been such a rough split. And you might all remember, if you're tuning into the first couple of weeks, I said when FPX went 0-5, I said, bye Phoenix, bye. I still don't regret those words because this has been one of the roughest splits for FPX when their roster still looks good. But 6-8. They need both series wins. They're already going to a Game 3 Dagda if they're going to find a win here. And Wbg Gaming in a much better position where their playoff life is going to be determined, well, in playoffs, because they're already secured. And more so, this is about locking in themselves into the top 6. Welcome back to Summoner's Rift as we continue to ask ourselves the question whether the Phoenix can fly once again. And already the Shy on this Fiora is going to be going deep. Spots out Summit. Hello. Would you like the trade? They get the ward and...
damage that's coming off that passive is so absurd right now with the Fiora, because the durability update just gave more damage to... or more health to people, which means Fiora just does more damage. Yeah,
as Ignite's going to go down. Look, Clit's here now trying to play through the wave, but the safeguard, the Shy in trouble, gets crashed, almost gets Summit. He took Ghost, remember, so No ignite to be seen. The Shy dies to first blood, and Clid's level 2 from 2018. That's his world skin. As Clid's coming for a repeat gank, and you can see keep the Shy down. This operation trying to be a success.
Yeah, I think the Shy kind of went so mature level down and going aggressive. The jungler is definitely here, but now he's got company.
Okay, Clid versus SOFM, safeguard into Sonic Wave. He's got a lot of damage from Clid to start off, but as it continues on, the top laners versus the junglers in the river. Clid takes a hefty trade as the Shy doing the same against Summit, but with the wave pushing in, the Shy just needs to catch. Revenge kill at this point is on roaming. What is this game? Flash Phantom Undertow, and Care's dead on you, absolute madman.
Like at the level 2, and now we're seeing On like, look at this wave bot side, right? Like this is a big wave, but On is like, oh, if I can find this timer, I can turn this around.
SOFM for now is in this top side too. I'm kind of curious as to whether they go in for the shot.
I mean, after this series, are you surprised?
6 grand challenge. Hang on a minute. The Shy in a 1v2. His jungler nowhere nearby. Safeguard Sonic Wave doesn't connect, and the Shy walks out of there with his ghost now down yet again.
So let's be careful as Clid could land the Sonic Wave, but we'll just back away.
Backing off knowing that he's coming up, but that's not everyone. Clid's still here, and the Shy keeps pressing forward. He's being very patient, Dagda.
Clid really wants to make this play happen. Has flash, so could get in behind the Shy if he can get himself into position, but Weibo using this time to start up the Rift Herald, On just kind of hovering and making sure that things are uncomfortable for FPX.
TP coming in. The Shy's backing off for now. There's pings, there's missing pings. That is Hung, you're right, with the Unsealed Spellbook. All for this Herald as FPX have 4 on the top side, but the Shy is keeping them busy as he runs into Clid. Summit at half HP with the needlework might be able to make something happen as Bone Skewer definitely doesn't want Summit. And with Scuttle in the way, it becomes precarious. Now onto the Eye, FPX stealing away the Cyclone, and Summit jumps into On, who gets ignited, and it's a steal away. It's a local gold in this new patch that makes it an FPX win.
And it's a nice one there with the way that they were able to set it up on the map, right?
Cyclone.
Using the fact... Oh, hang on.
I'm not sure. It's a Rakan, though, and a Silas. SOFM thinking with his monkey brain. I don't know. That's kind of offensive. I take it back as we get into 1v2 on the top side. Trying to negate some of the needlework. Flash into the Sonic Wave. Easily done. The Shy 0-2, and Clid getting stuff happening with the patience of the top side.
And again, it's trying to give these resources to Summit, make sure that he's more comfortable against the Shy, because in team fights with this build that we're seeing from the Gwens, it is going to be far more dangerous in a fight. SOFM, no real contest here for Weibo. This is something that we were kind of talking about already for Weibo. Little attention towards the bottom side of the map. Little attention towards Dragons. Came back to fight them against JDG.
Grand challenge. Hang on. Summit misses the last piece of needlework. The Shy just pulls out the ulti in case it gets hairy and doesn't want to challenge him anything further. So both ultis burnt out in the meantime while we continue to look over the prospects of this fun matchup.
It is very much still about the Shy trying to get some poke onto those vitals, but Summit now does have a good amount of damage. The Shy is feeling a little bit feisty because he still has Ghost here and feels he can run away.
Yep. Yeah, he does. He does. However, you know, the Shy, even though Fiora one of his best champions, I'm still really sus on it at the moment. SOFM is here, though, if it gets hairy, but look at Hung starting to move around. We talked about the Unsealed Spellbook. He has Ghost too as well, Dagda. And with Clid up in his favorite lane where he set up the tent at level 2, FPX have their eyes on the Summit prize, but they just want to keep getting ahead.
On will be spotted here. You've got so many members of FPX. The Shy has to be careful, but everyone will just back away. The Shy needs to now crash this wave, though, before Weibo leave, and the Shy might be in a bad spot now.
Sonic Wave does connect as Hung pops a Ghost, and in he comes onto the Shy. It's repelled, though, and he runs away. Beautiful riposte, excuse me, from the Shy.
They're not really being shut out of this game too much, and I just Sivir in the late game is so obnoxious to deal with.
On being cheeky here. Blast Cone taken. Hung almost getting over the wall with him, but look at Bot. Care just burned his own stolen version of the Empress Dividers. Angel flashes away, but under turret Care now playing it risky as Angel surviving for so long. However, Care ain't taking that much damage, and he's going to get away. However, scathed as Sun Turret won't clean him up. FPX bring the blood, continue the action.
Auto attacks with the pike could have killed him.
Look where we are again, and guess who's back? The Shy is getting real sick of this nonsense. as he survives with a glimmer.
Alive.
You know, he survives Dagda. He should be 0-4 at this point. But again, close calls as SOFM is flashing in on top of someone who has no ulti. Bops him down, ends up being a solo kill with the duration of that top laner getting hit last. And the Shy now gets a bit of freedom with SOFM. Wbg Gaming only for the kills. We look at the top side. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see this live Dagda, but we'll look again.
Yeah, I mean, Grasp the Undying does so much alongside these Vital procs, and then just consistently find it. Even there, you can see just about eking in behind to get the Vital proc, and then the Grand Challenge comes down, and even though you don't necessarily get the kill, it's just getting so much damage off, and then eventually just chasing down on our turret fast enough with the ghost. 25 seconds now until the Dragon's up, and LWX has only just reset. They maybe get the tower off of that Ignite alone.
Oh my god, I mean, the follow-up play. On is thinking outside the box. If there was a 6-head, that's exactly the direction I'd go. As LWX is now back here, but SOFM is on a ward. They're going to turn for him as he's exhausted, flashes over the wall. Quick Cyclone on Hung is great. He's bought time at Angel as he comes through with the ultimate. Clid trying to get a response. Meanwhile, Summit is just going to walk into mortal danger. He goes golden, but the Shy is close to killing him as he walks away with barely a health bar. Wbg Gaming don't get a kill, but they sure as hell mitigated the fact of them getting caught.
I mean, that's 4 ultimates on Weibo down, though, so you still have to be very careful. Clid, what can you find here with the Dragon's Rage?
TP in the back line. This is going to be the Shy joining in. SOFM at half HP without a Cyclone and a Flash. As Care goes in, he has Death from below, but On's getting out. Hung now giving over the Shy, close to a kill as Care's in the middle of the team without anyone nearby. The Shy is running into 3 people. Make it 4 with Summit now rejuvenated. Oh, and we're back again. Hey, there's going to be a 1v2 though. Hung's helping out. The Shy is out with his Ghost, but can he get outmatched? Yes, Hung helps out, and he's going to go down to his 3rd death. TP coming in from Angel as well, who's now stuck in the middle of this, but he'll be helped out by On if he can get his reset down. Summon is exposed and in the same spot. X marks the spot number 1. As On now has another on to Hung, dodges out. Hung, you absolute beast. So well played, he knows he's dead, but he denies On from getting the 2nd.
On is trying to get into another flank position. Weibo want to come in from so many different angles, but On's caught.
He gets past Care though. He gets past Care, and now with the Emperor's Divide, Care's taking the blast going to get over. Flashes burners. We get the Dragon fight, and it goes through to Onefong. Wbg Gaming get it with a kickback. Onto Wukong is great as Onefong is now the target, but here comes Might Shine in the background. A great Azir ulti as Hung might be the first to die. Grand Challenge is pop, but the Shy is by himself. Clid with the Sonic Wave only needs to connect as he kites it out. Gets the W running for his life. Summits over the wall. The Shy is almost out. A Sonic Wave to connect as Clid doesn't have the ulti, but On's here on the pike. It's a good bone skewer to save his top laner, but he dies for it. The Shy running for his life still, and he's out somehow while Onefong is getting mid-turret. You look at Summit on the other end. He's still trying to get himself that Shadow Flame. And I was going to ask you a little bit about what we should be setting up for, because I know that Angel as well is very relevant at this point too, but I just can't get my eyes off this top lane where the Shy versus Summit continues to play out while Wbg Gaming try to play with the 4 versus 4.
Oh, Angel!
The 4 versus, oh my god, it's a good shuffle. Such a good shuffle. That's groundbreaking. Fpx, hang on, all of a sudden, it might be anticlimactic, but Wbg Gaming have absolutely collapsed Fpx in one simple move.
Amazing from Angel. Care was topside. Summit shows bot. He didn't have TP up and available just as that fight kicked off. And Weibo now can crack the base, but I mean, it's 25 seconds until Fpx are back up with 80 carry and the jungle. Are we just looking for this?
I mean, I don't know when Fpx need this win to get into playoffs. Surely not, right? This should be their last stand as the Shy goes to backline, dealing with Hung while Fpx are getting poked down. The Shy running amok. He gets Grand Challenge and he's going to walk forward with his own skin. My dear Lord. Don't give the Shy Fiora lesson number 1, and don't give Weibo a way to make this game done in a couple of minutes. Fpx denied the crucial win, and Wbg Gaming bringing that chat energy for a 2-0.
Just like that. Weibo bring it across the line, absolutely destroying Fpx. And you can see there, Fpx, they know. I mean, LWX even just out. He's walking away. he knew that this was the moment where they had to try and get into playoffs. But okay, he's coming back. Obviously, a bit of a whoopsie there. Hasn't been on stage for a while, but you can tell for these guys, it meant a lot. They knew that this was going to be the one with a hug between the Korean top laners. But my God, this was Weibo destroying FPX, and maybe their hopes of getting in towards playoffs.
God damn. Well, at least he came back, Dagda. At least he came back. A cute moment between the Shy and Summit, but, you know, cute's not what I would say. The Shy on this Fiora, even with the camp, even with the constant ganks from Clid, still found his way ahead. And this is the reason why we talk up this top lane, and this is the reason why we highlight picks like this for him. I feel like for Weibo Gaming, it adds such a strong element when they have top lane doing well, when SOFM and Angel did a bit more syncing up in that series, Dagda, and when the bottom lane just gets to sit back with a pina colada and chill out for 2 games.
And it's just as easy as that for
life. That's the Shy's life. Perfect
I just love how the Shy and Summit were playing an entirely different game to everyone else in the map.
Yeah.
Because, like, Angel has his damage, don't get me wrong. But the Shy and Summer were just bashing and fighting, kicking and clawing and screaming their entire way across the rift.